Hello, hello. So I am, you guys know what Wild Horse Wednesday is. We're IUH hunting. But I think I'm also going to be in the process of getting ready for the event coming up next week. I think we're also gonna have to work on that. Oh, my private server expired. Hang on, I gotta fix that. Gotta renew that. Didn't know what day that was gonna expire. Let's go ahead and renew that. There we go. Yeah, had no clue what day that was going to expire. That is my bad. Alright, private server is up. Alright. I don't think no, come on, let me in. Where's my PNG? Please? There's my PNG. I know how to fix this. I got this. Hang on. I know exactly what to do. Oh, close that, close that, close that. Okay. Ooh. Hi, horsey! Alright, let me just see who's in chat real quick. Alright. Hello, Mel, Lexi, Galaxy. I don't know what part of your name to call you, so I'm just gonna say Life. Harper, Sundew, Sky, Hunter, Alien, Ezra, Maxine, Liz, Equestrian. I can't tell if this is Pink or Plink, but I like the name Plink better, so I'm calling you Plink. Mia, Frederick, I think I got Jordan, Aizawa. Anyone I missed? Hello. Alright, let's see if my private server is ready to work now. Let's go ahead, fix that. There we go. Now it should let me in. It's renewed for the month again. I love you in your videos. Thank you! Sorry, I wasn't quite prepared. I'm terribly sorry. Let's go ahead and close the chat in game. We do not have any newer IUHs, as I really have hardly been playing in my free time. I apologize for that. I'm slowly getting back into Wild Horse Islands a little bit more. I've been playing on my own time a little more often. Just kind of vibing. Hey Tem, how are you? I'm okay. I'm so unbelievably exhausted, but I'm vibing. The 24-hour stream was moved to the 13th. So that is next week Saturday. It has been moved. We have title trivia today. I'm just going down the list of things I had for the beginning. We have title trivia today. Mod applications are open. Yeah, they're being checked this Friday. Trying to think. Do you create your own PNGs? My stream PNGs? No. My video one? Yes. If I use a PNG in a video, it's made by me. If I use one in a stream, it's made by Mel. She's one of my moderators here in chat. Let's see. Peanut Butter Malt is adorable. I'd like to steal him because I'm starting an Ice Cream Drizzle Quarter Horse Petting Zoo. Oh, well, he is forever homed. I had somebody actually DM me on Discord recently. They were so nice. But they were like, hey, are you the one who owns the leathery drizzle? I was like, yeah, I do. And they were like, hey, you know, my friend's kind of looking for one, getting a little bit desperate. And they were so sweet. I kind of felt bad being like, I'm sorry, he's forever homed. I felt so bad, but they were so nice. Somehow I got a V1 sun hat and ads for a Skelly. Ooh, was the sun hat cute? I gotta ask. Sorry, Malt, you gotta go back in the backpack. I love you, buddy. Hang on, let me just kiss him. He's gotta go back in the backpack. Don't remember where there it is. Hi, Foxy! I hope the hat was cute. No, we don't allow sharing of usernames in the chat, just for safety reasons. Because I know a lot of viewers play with their joins on, and somebody you might not want joining you could be seeing that in the chat, and it's really just for safety. I don't want anybody like getting in some really deep trouble because they put their name in my chat. Oh, nope, not that. There we go. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah! I won 3 horses in a row on Training Island today. I got 3 horses. I got a reverse Dapple Palomino Tack, and then I got a rose gray thoroughbred, and then I got a rose gray Appaloosa, but we don't really care about the Appaloosa too much. Still, to this day, as far as I know, have I? Hang on, I might be about to give you guys misinformation. Hang on. Training Island. Hang on. One moment. No, okay. So, to this day, I still have not been given a reverse Dapple Palomino thoroughbred by Steven. I had to go find that. I don't keep track anymore, Steven. But, you know, it's fine. It's okay. Steven will love me, and he will give me one eventually. Until then, you know, watch your back, Steven. Watch it, Steven. You're on thin ice, sir. Always like Stephanie more than Steven. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Let's see. Do you have any tips for getting back into IUH hunting? I've not done it for ages due to the maps being bigger and less spawn points. I would say stick to the islands you're familiar with. Personally, I would say the higher tier islands. So, and I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for this one. Volcano, Lunar, and Jungle. Volcano, Lunar, and Jungle. Their spawn points have not changed. All the horses really do, ever since the changed how spawning works, is they walk further. See how there's 2 up here? That means there's not one that was supposed to be chilling down there, because it's up here. That's all it means. They spawn a little bit further from where they used to, but the amount of spawns on Jungle is still the same. So I would suggest the higher tier islands. That's why I'm here. I still don't know how to run, Mountain, Blizzard. I think it's just Mountain and Blizzard I don't know how to run. That's why I'm here. Best IUH scene is an obsidian gray Percheron. Ooh, I have a gray Percheron! Do you want to see her? Would you like to see her? I'm sorry, I'm in a very show and tell mood. You want to see her? Okay. She's very tall. She does have a habit of stepping on the smaller horses. I've tried to talk with her about it. It doesn't really work. So she doesn't really come out of my inventory that much. Where is she? Where are you, girl? She's here somewhere. I'm just blind. Hang on. I found her. I'm just blind. Here she is! This is my girl! She is... Hi, Akira! She was caught in December, I believe it was December 17th. 17th! Yeah! At 2:14 p.m. It really feels like it was much later than that. What would this have been? This would have been the... No, I need this. This would have been the 20th hour of that stream. So this would have been hour 20. Which is probably why in my head I'm rendering it as being like 11 p.m. at night. It was 2 p.m. and I was live for 24 hours, so she was caught at hour 20. And yeah, and then at I want to say 2 hours later, hour 22, I got another bolt of adrenaline from another thing. So I was absolutely killing it that night. I hope the next one goes just as well. What's your favorite island? Desert! I don't visit it as much as I used to. I really should. Desert is my favorite island. I love the aesthetics. It's also my favorite Minecraft biome. Living in a desert is pretty much like a free XP farm. In the middle of the night on Minecraft, I just run around and just kill everything. I love Minecraft. What's your dream IUH that's impossible to get / only dev given? Ooh. I'm going to say a topaz mane and tail Tidal. That is one that is only able to be given by a dev. And I will never get my grubby little hands on one of those. So, we'll say that one. That would be the one. I'm eating lasagna. Yo, I want lasagna. I think I'm just hungry. I had ramen right before this. Ooh. Sorry I keep saying, I'm jumping from thought to thought. I don't know if I mentioned this. I got more battle tanks on Horse Life. I've got more battle tanks. Some of you guys may have seen my, my Cupid Shuffle. Yeah. Yeah, my Cupid Shuffle video. I had to make sure I had the right title there. And I had some battle tanks. There was one battle tank, Fiesta, that you guys that a few of you recognized and was like, hey, is that Kai's gargoyle? Well, no longer is the gargoyle you mistook mine for Kai's. I now have both of them. I have both of them now! And I'm so happy. Fiesta has a little sister named Cha-Cha. And then Kai also gave me a battle tank that I named Conga, like Conga Line. What else? Who else do I have? I got a new gargoyle yesterday. I named him Meringue after the type of dance named that. Not the Animal Crossing villager, but she is my favorite villager. Would you rather to be a pearly black skelly, icy black skelly, or obsidian skelly? I see you like skellies. Hi, Cam! Pink Pearl Valarabian? Wasn't that scammed from the original owner? I haven't seen it around. How much time do you spend on Wild Horse Island daily? Lately? 5 minutes to an hour. Really depends. You get an island unique hair and an island unique coat. Yes, you can! They are so pretty. I saw a flowery, what is it? Buckskin Sabino? Regardless, the forest unique paint coat. I saw it with a flowery mane and tail, and it was gorgeous. Yeah, I don't think there are any IUH skellies that exist. We're just talking about unobtainable horses. You play Animal Crossing? I do! My favorite resident is Meringue. She's the strawberry rhino. She is my girl. I will protect her at all costs. I was going to get Barreled. You guys know anything about Barreled? He's a very ugly villager. I was going to get Barreled because I was like, oh, I love him. I need him. You know, I want the little outcast villager. And then I got Meringue, and I was like, actually, no, I want Meringue. Barreled cannot coexist on this island with Meringue. So, Meringue got the, she got the house slot that I had dedicated for Barreled. Like, I had this beautiful lot dedicated for Barreled. And then I changed my mind. I was like, you know what, Meringue? Here you go, girl. You get your own, you get a park. You get a home next to the park. You get your own garden. You can have the house next to the pond. So she's got her own little pond in front of her house. Man, I haven't played that in forever. Really should. Yeah, his name is Barreled. It's like Harold, but he's a bear. I love her. I do too. Dream horse is any IUH thoroughbred. That is so relatable. I have been trying for so long. Hi, Caroline! I have been trying for so unbelievably long to get an IUH thoroughbred, okay? I've caught an IUH V1 Clyde, an IUH Frisian, an IUH Percheron, but I cannot for the life of me get a thoroughbred. Would you believe me if I told you all 13 that I've caught has been in pursuit of a thoroughbred, and I can't find a thoroughbred? It's wild. The neon purple V1 Clyde was traded, I believe, an hour after I caught it. So I haven't had it for, well, I think over a year. Over a year. December 5th, I think. December 5th will be 2 years that I haven't had it. How long have you been playing Wild Horse Islands? I've been playing since April 22nd, 2022. So I've been here for about 2 years and some change. Which is probably why I've taken a necessary break for a while. My capture log has not taken a break, though. Oh, that's the... I need to... Excuse me. We're still going. Still trying to get these. But you know what else hasn't stopped? My login streak. I am maintaining that thing. Hello, hello! Oh, hi, Tango! Sorry, I'm a little bit hyper today. Just a little bit. My login streak is still going strong. I had a few commenters worried about that. It has not ended. Okay. What's your login streak at the moment? It is 613. Coming up on a pair of obsidian horseshoes in 3 days. Played Wild Horse Island for a whole hour yesterday for the new coats. I played for... I think I was on for like 3 hours and I didn't find the new coats. So I was recording, and then the only reason I stopped recording was because my Roblox crashed. I was recording that video I uploaded yesterday, and I only stopped because my Roblox crashed. Everybody say shame on- Hey! How are you doing? No, come here! Thank you! Bro just showed up! Sorry, Tango. How are you doing? Oh my gosh. I'll take it. Deal. Hello, hello, welcome in. Yeah, usually when I start talking about something, it does just show up. I'm sorry, Tango. Alright, I'm gonna assume it's on this side. So next time I gotta clear 8 spots. No, I still gotta clear 7, I just gotta clear an extra slot. Yeah, it literally, it showed up at the exact same time that Tango showed up. That's great. Hang on, we're swapping the PNG because I feel like it. Yeah, we'll hold a milkshake today. Have you played Horse Valley before? I have. I've got a video on it. Start talking about a thoroughbred IUH, it'll show up? Okay. What do we know about thoroughbred IUHs, guys? I don't know. I figure that PNG was, I didn't like watching the eyes shake because I kept pausing. So it was bothering me. They are pretty, they are fast. Exactly. I need to sell 7. We're keeping, I don't know the gender of that one, my bad. Here we go, 7! Yay. What breeds for IUHs do you want to get? Honestly, I've just been trying to get a thoroughbred for the longest time. I'm that's my answer. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Yeah, they're fast. They're strong. My computer's making a weird noise. Hang on, I gotta close a program. Let me hit save on that. There we go. I was drawing something before I went live, and I forgot to close my art program. Calm down, computer. I could hear my computer making a strange noise because I had my my stream software open. I had Wild Horse Islands open at max graphics, I think. Yeah, max. Let's set that to automatic. Hang on, where did... Stop! 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 Okay. Alright. There you go. Let's put that right back on automatic. I don't know why it's on manual. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if someone's already got an IUH of one of the new coats. Wish it could be me, but what can you do? That just means I gotta work harder. TB IUHs are the cutest. They are. It's okay. Candy Wafer is fine. She'll get her water in a second. I had a dream last night that I caught an IUH. I don't know why. I haven't been IUH hunting that often. There we go. Oh. Listen, I'll get my grubby little hands on something cool. What IUH was it? I think it was the one of the new coats. I'm pretty sure in the dream it was one of the new coats. Can you check if it was added to your capture log? It should have been. It was my first one I caught. Are you kidding? You gotta be kidding me. Am I gonna have to catch that again when they fix this? I'm gonna cry. It's okay, pretend we didn't see it. Pretend we didn't see it. Pretend we didn't see it. You can't be upset about something you don't know about. Yo, pretend I didn't see that. Listen, at the very least, that means if I find another, I don't have to be upset that my friends can't get in here and get it for their capture log. Because even if they could get in here, they're not getting it on their capture log. Want to breed it onto a thoroughbred? Ooh, Tango, if I catch another one, I will gift it to you immediately. Hang on. So it's not my computer making that noise. What? I thought my computer was making that noise. I don't know what's making that noise. Still gonna assume it's my computer. I might have to open my bedroom door. I think I'm gonna do that. Hang on. There we go. I had to open my door, because it's getting kind of hot in my room. It's me making noise underneath the floorboards. Okay. So then where's Akira? Did you just kick Akira out of her spot? You know, Akira's been, like, allegedly in my basement for the longest time. I don't have a basement, so I don't know where Akira is, but Akira's allegedly been in the basement. You have an IUH Arabian, can I see it? I do not have one. I wish. Let's see. Can we see Pudding Pop? Of course! Here, let me get her. I love her so much. Look at this little baby. Again, she's so tiny that I can't stand in the grass. Look at her! She's so cute! Oh, she's so cute. I love her. She's so tiny that I literally can't stand in the grass to show her off. Like with a normal horse, I only have to go down this much. For her, I have to go down this much. So the grass just covers the screen. What's your tiniest IUH? I think she is. I think. Sort by height, it'll give you the shortest one. I think that answers my question. Where's the next IUH after that? The next one is Moose. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we've now been confirmed, she is. She's so tiny! Oh, I love her so much. Come here, Candy Wafer. Gotta get you some water, or I will upset the masses. Why did Nightbot do that? Tango, because there was, yeah, the breed name. It's because it was technically a slur. That's why Nightbot did that. I don't control that one. That's automatically in the filter it has. I didn't add that to the filter. Too lunar! I feel like every time I say that I crash, so I'm glad I didn't this time. For Canada! Oh, here we go. Gonna have to get more lassos. Probably should have done that before I started stream. No, wait, no. Yeah, not you guys. You. That's 10. There we go. Evelyn, Nightbot doesn't like the name of that breed. I'm just giving you a heads up. I don't know if you can see that your messages are being deleted, but I think Nightbot timing you out could probably let you know. I believe there is another name for the breed, I just don't know it. So Nightbot is deleting your messages, because the first word of that breed's name is technically a slur. Yeah, no. Why is the music not playing? Hang on. Yeah, every time I say too lunar, they don't really like it. Put it that way. There we go. Make sure that loops. Oh, no, that's... Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and catch these. Yeah, no, Nightbot automatically has that in its filter, Foxy. That was not manually added. What would your dream be to have added to the game? I'm pretty sure they've already added my dream breed. It was the Marwaris. Why did it stop again? Please. Please, YouTube. Please. I am begging you, stop. Okay. Got a zebra IUH today. Aww. What are your theories for the new summer event? Clyde, Dutch Warmblood, and I don't know for the low tier. Yeah, my tab just crashed after I put the music back on. YouTube really just told me no. The music is not allowed to be here. Woo. Why are you down here? I hate when they spawn down here. Well, the reason I don't think it would be a fjord is because the Dutch warm blood is new, and therefore would probably be in the next event, judging by their the record whenever we get a new breed. It's usually in the upcoming event. There you are. There we go, come here. Yeah! Hello, hello! Yeah, but we haven't had a Clyde since summer of last year. So I'm pretty confident in a Clyde. The last Clyde was, well, last year. Found a good way to run mountain. Ooh! If you are in my Discord and you kind of map out the pathway you take, and post it in there, I will pin it in the media channel. There we go. Mel has my original leathery quarter horse that I caught. Mel has peanut butter, if you guys remember him at all. He was in a video, I think. But Mel has him. Mel has a ruby quarter horse. Don't remember its color. And the pearl blue Appaloosa that I know she caught. The drizzle one? No. I didn't catch the drizzle one. I caught just peanut butter. The drizzle one is peanut butter and malt. He was a Christmas gift. I caught a black leathery quarter horse back in September. I think it was September. And that was my 4th IUH I ever caught. Yeah, that was my 4th. And I ended up trading him to Mel for a title and ads. She overtraded just a little bit. Just a little bit. But it's okay, because she really, really wanted that quarter horse. Alright, where art thou? There is supposed to be a horse down here. I know there's one up there, I can see it. There you are. So Mel had a diamond quarter horse. I was thinking of someone else. Listen, sometimes I conjure up in my head things that Mel owns, and she doesn't even actually own them. Like, for the longest time, I thought she already had 20 springies. Was she sitting on that, like, 16? Where are the other 4? There we go. Mel, it is 16, right? Did I just get that number completely wrong? I'm second guessing myself here again. Yeah, the horse that the title that used to belong to Mel was Capri Sun. I don't know if you guys have seen her. I'm pretty sure I made the trade on stream one day. 15 or 16? Okay, so even you don't know. Even you don't know. That's great. That's good for me. I'm just gonna jump through my AFK circle. Alright, Capri Sun, show yourself. There she is. There we go. Look at her. What's your favorite horse name you've picked? Like picked for somebody else? Or just my favorite horse name I've ever given a horse? Dream IUH is a moonstone black thoroughbred. Oh, that'd be so pretty. My dream horse is, well, to be honest, also a moonstone thoroughbred if we're talking IUH thoroughbreds, but my dream horse overall is probably just a pure wild-caught Tidal. But I'm a little baroque to get my grubby little hands on one. Somebody hit me up before and I didn't get a chance to reply because my Discord was like being a little broken. And then I forgot to reply to them. They DM'd me asking if I wanted to offer for their pure wild-caught Tidal, but I couldn't because I didn't have the stuff to offer. Please don't mini-mod. My mods will take care of it. Ooh, my stomach hurts. Okay, so just given. Then I'm gonna say... I think Trash Gobbler has been my favorite that I've given someone. Like, I gave somebody a horse's name that was... I've given someone Hot Dog Water, Trash Gobbler, what else have I given? I've given a lot of really funny names. Who's your newest IUH? I believe it's Otter, because she was gifted to me. I think it's Otter. I haven't caught another one until since March. Sorry, Trash Gobbler is foul. It was the first thing that came to my head. Hot Dog Water is actually fire. I know, right? Wonderful. What other names have I given? Who's Otter? Otter is the clear quartz. What is she? She's a paint horse? I think she's a paint horse. Oh, I have a rice cooker. I've got a mini one. It's in the kitchen. Hang on, I'm pretty sure she's a paint horse. She was given to me by Miracle. Here she is. She's just a silly little paint horse. I love her. I hate so much what I do by really pretty IUH Frisian. Trash Gobbler. Hey, in my defense, I don't think it was an IUH, and if it was, terribly sorry. But I don't think it was an IUH. There we go, right across. Hello, hello! You're my favorite YouTuber? Oh, thank you! That's very sweet. Let's see. What would you do if you caught an IUH on this stream? Have one of you clip it and send it to my clips channel. Do you do commissions? I do! I think Mel does as well. Pretty sure she does. I do commissions over on my Ko-fi, or sometimes if you contact me on Discord, I will do them. Though mostly through Ko-fi. You can probably... Oh, well, the link is on the bottom of the screen. I'm like, where would you find that link? It's on the bottom of my screen. It's also probably in the description. My bad. I don't know where I keep any of my links anymore. I think it's also just on my main channel page. Though if you're looking for a PNG tuber, Mel does a really good one. She did the one that I'm using right now. I get all 7? I got all 7. Let's go. A summer carnival isn't exactly a brand new idea. So I think, like, even jokingly, we should probably stay away from accusing them of copying. I think even jokingly we should stay away from that, because it can start a lot of conflict that's unnecessary. and 10. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get more lassos. Come on. There we go. We don't know why they delayed it. The post was about something else. It was not at all related to the huge delay. Yeah, there was no reason given, but we were given a mini update. I'm mad they delete it. Well, I saw somebody say something in my Discord server, and I really agree with it. We have to remember that this dev team is 3 people. They are 3 people with 3 lives and their own complications in those lives. They are not a super big studio. They are 3 people. They are not a studio like Sonar Studios or any of the other big games. Like Adopt Me is run by a whole company. I don't know if you guys knew that. They are 3 people. It is Trick, it is Cav, and it is Raisin. Those are the devs. It is 3 people. So we really do have to be patient here with them. They are not a large studio, and they are doing their best. We don't know what's going on in their lives, and it's... Yeah, it was just 2 until last year. Now it's 3. So we should really be mindful of the fact we don't know what's going on in their lives. If they believe the delay is necessary, then it's necessary. And I know so well that most of you in my chat have hardly been playing Wild Horse Island, so you are not ready for the event. So I want you guys to do this, okay? I want you guys to go get your lassos for the event. Get your inventory space ready. If you can afford to clean out your vault, clean out your vault. You guys got this. I know most of you guys have been on Horse Life. I see you. I run into most of you almost daily on there. I know you're there. Go get ready for the event. Take this extra week to prepare. Get your tokens. You're gonna need them. That way you can snatch up some sick deals. I'm calling all of you out. I have run into most of my regulars, most of my chat regulars in Horse Life the last 3 days. I know most of you guys have been on Horse Life. I have too. Yeah. Get your lassos, get your inventory space, get your tokens, so you can buy stuff for cheap from people. They said it was a whole new event, so I don't think the coral is necessary, but if you have coral on your alts, just in case, put the coral on your main. Yeah! Listen, the sheer amount of you guys I have run into the last few days on Horse Life is astounding. And I'm glad you guys are playing it. I love playing that game. It's so good. Bet you a game today. Was it Wild Horse Islands or Horse Life? Because I've run into you guys a lot on both games today. I was IUH hunting today, and then I took a break, and I posted the mountain run map in media. Okay, I'm gonna go look. Media. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pin that. There we go. It's pinned. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of you guys in both games today. I was trading my horse, and then I had to go do something, so I had to stop trading my horse. Yeah. Foxy, I just want you to know, I was screaming and crying over that gargoyle. Not actually crying, but, you know, like, internally screaming and crying. It hurt so bad to watch that thing get sold for 15k, knowing that I had 100, I think it was like 198, so I rounded up when I told Tango to like 200. I had like almost 200 coins, so there was no way I could afford it, even if it were cheap. So, I was actually screaming and crying. I was just sitting there. I was like, that is so painful. Yeah, it was like 198 Tango. I wish I took a screenshot. Yeah. It's gonna buy it, so no, but me, yeah, it sold for like what, 15,100. I think it was 153. It was wild. Somebody bid the last of their money on that. I just know it. Hello, hello. Yeah, that was the last of somebody's money. I'm glad they got that battle tank. But still, what type of gargoyle was it? It was imported. It was a Robux gargoyle. And Foxy almost got it for 8k. And then somebody bought it right out from them for 15k. There we go. Stop right there. Was it Waltz? It was a Waltz look-alike. It was a woman. Waltz is a boy. They just put more up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what if I just want a little milkshake? What if I just want a milkshake, guys? But yeah, it got sold for 15,000. It was wild. It was definitely something to watch. Here, I can change it again. I got this. I got this. There you go. Let me move where I'm sitting. Let me move where I'm sitting. There you go. It's changed. We're in April now. We got Chubbins next to me, my cute little guy. How's your sun in Wild Horse Island so pretty? I have default settings on everything except saturation and shadow softness. Everything else, sun strength, I can make it stronger. Wish the Twitch wheel was here? I know. There we go. Hello, hello. Yeah, I do have, like, almost max graphics on. So that also could be it. I'm also on a high quality mode. So that could also be that. When is your next Twitch stream? Probably tomorrow, if not Saturday. Dress on your PNG is so pretty. Thank you. Did I already catch the little thing over here? No, I have not caught a horse over here yet. Okay. Alright, I apologize for walking right past you. Is that a herd? Ooh, there's a Mustang herd on Lunar. Could have to do with your device quality too? Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, I have almost max graphics on. Please do not beg for items in my chat. There have been a bunch of live streams where I've had joins on. I usually do it on Tuesdays, it's just I've been so busy. Bye, Husky! Yeah, Tuesdays are usually title training Tuesdays, or just training Tuesdays. They're typically streams where viewers can join me. I don't know. I haven't been. I guess I would say I've been a little bit busy. By a little bit, I mean a lot. I've been working on a lot of other things. Why is your cursor hidden from the world? Because you guys only get cursor privileges when I feel like being nice. Right now, you don't get cursor privileges. I just subbed. Hello! Welcome in. Come on, catch it. There we go. Yeah, you guys get cursor privileges when I say so. I could mind that. I've got some room in my inventory. Right, clicky clicky. There we go. How do you hide your cursor? It's just on the it's on the setting on my screen share. So like I right now can see my cursor. You guys just can't. And that's just because I feel like it'd be like to some people it'd be annoying to see the cursor. I am one of those people. I don't like when I'm watching a streamer and I can see their cursor. Because I tend to focus more on the moving object on screen rather than what they're saying or what they're doing. What's a cursor? It's the on-screen counterpart of your mouse. So like your mouse is the physical part, and then the cursor is what it controls. There we go. We're all the way up. Knew you were up here. There we go. Man, I love IUH hunting. Love to IUH hunt while watching your stream because it gives me the energy to not give up instantly. That's why I stream while IUH hunting. I will sit here. I'll sit here and try to IUH hunt. I get bored instantly. I do it while streaming. I've got motivation. It's free motivation because I just get to talk to you guys while I let muscle memory take over. Finally getting a new charger for my laptop because the last one burned down while I was playing Wilder's Islands. Oh. I am currently in a private server, which is probably why you can't join me. Sorry, I'm just checking on my computer here and there. I give every island a revamp. As long as they don't touch Lunar, we're on good terms. I love Lunar. What's the title count at the moment? 85, I believe, if that's accurate. I think it's 85. We'll go with the count that's above my head, because I haven't gotten a new one in a very long time. What's your favorite IUH? Mulan. Hang on, where are you, Mulan? The people need to see you. She's this one. I'm shaking my cursor so you guys can see the different squares lighting up. She's the blue one right there. I don't want a Lunar revamp. Lunar is fine how it is. 10, 11, 12, and 13. Woohoo! She's a neon blue paint horse. I just didn't want to get her out because I'd have to leave the sell menu. Isn't that a Lunar IUH? Yes, she is. She's my favorite, she's got my favorite kind of IUH, and she just is my favorite IUH that I own. She's just a silly little horse that I caught in 2022. Listen, I feel like Lunar is fine. You do not need to touch Lunar. Maybe a few more structures could be pretty sick. But beyond that, please don't touch Lunar. What's your least favorite IUH? Probably my Mossy Mustang. His name is Earth. I still love him. Because to be a least favorite, you still have to be a favorite. But probably him. He's a cutie patootie, but he's scared of himself. His name is Earth, but he's terrified of the ground he walks on. Bro is so scared. Yeah, I feel like Desert and Lunar don't need to be touched. Totally not, just because they're my favorite islands, but, just because they're perfect how they are, and I feel like we don't need to shame Lunar or Desert. Yeah, he's the one with the spooky personality. Here we go. Make sure I didn't grab any stat auras. Alright. Volcano revamp would be the death of me, because I know it'd be something like mountain. Yeah, probably. I mean, volcanoes are volcanic mountains. They're structured the same, so I would scream and cry. I wouldn't really care if they touched jungle, so long as they didn't change the layout totally. Like, I love the layouts of most of these islands. I just feel like they don't need to change the layout. They revamp even a blade of grass. Hey, jungle has already been partially changed when we got the graphics update. So that's how that's going. Hi, Katie! Welcome in! Yeah, jungle is perfect. I love you, jungle. How long do these streams normally last? At minimum, an hour. Sometimes I go longer, sometimes it's shorter, but usually at minimum an hour or longer. Get in my backpack. There we go. How have you guys been liking Kelpies? I love them. I've got one that looks like he crawled straight out of the depths of the earth. But he's such a cute guy. He's a cute little guy. He looks like he would definitely eat my family, but he's a cutie patootie. Like, yeah, sure, he ate my grandma, but, you know, like, maybe he was just hungry. Okay, like, how could you be mad at that face? I love them. I love how they attack you, too. It's the best part. I love the way that they attack you. Sound like grandma. Yeah! Listen, when a Kelpie is hungry, it's gotta eat. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! This is foul! Thank you for subscribing! Oh, that's... I feel so bad for laughing at that. I love my grandma. Oh my gosh. I love you. Thank you. No, what, Tango, don't worry, I'm laughing too. That was awful. It's not funny. It's not funny. Oh my gosh. That was terrible. Alright, let's go ahead and capture Volcano. Why don't you hunt on Jungle? Because Jungle hates me, and also, Jungle has like 19 to 21 spawns. I don't remember which one. I think the updated one has like... No, don't know. Anywhere from 19 to 21 spawns. If I crash in between running Jungle... Like, if I crash while I'm running Jungle, that is so many spawns that are going to fill my inventory. Like, I know, the vault only gives us 5 items at a time, but I'm lazy and I'm going to forget to fill my inventory again after a crash. I think you have to do it from a distance. Like, you can food tame the bison too. They won't just kick you. Though it's really funny when they kick you. You can food tame them as well. You can also food tame the goats. Come on. There we go. Whee! Yeah. I'm pretty sure I saw somebody food tame a Kelpie. What kind of food did they take? Yeah, what kind of food do they like? Because I know gargoyles like epic, unicorns like rare, legendary? Okay. Alright, I will keep that in mind. I've been giving my legendary food to gargoyles. Epic? I need... Does anybody have a direct answer? It's okay, I'll just check... I will just go ahead and check the Discord. I'll just type in Kelpie food. Hang on. Just go right here. Kelpie food. Alright. Let's see. It was 2 hearts with legendary, so they probably do take epic. If you get 2 hearts with the legendary, usually they only give you 1 heart for the food. So I'm gonna assume epic and legendary work, because epic and legendary will technically work for everything. If it is legendary, then cool. I'll get a faster skill check. I always feed like 1 tier below, unless it's a horse that takes like common food, in which I feed 1 tier higher. So I guess regardless of what food they take, I have it. I had a spider chilling on my curtain in my bedroom the other day. I like looked at it and I was like, "Don't you dare move!" and it came running at me. So it's no longer here. Nightbot is on a roll tonight. You go, Nightbot. I love you, Nightbot. Does it look so good? Ooh, I want to see the food. Hang on. Mel just, like, dropped a piece of paper on me and, like, advertised something to me, but I don't know what she's advertising. I've got literally no clue what she's advertising. She got a mini printer recently, and it started giving me, like, tiny printed slips of paper. And I don't know what the heck she's advertising, because I don't want to scan the QR codes. There we go. Let's go ahead and catch these. Gotta leave my door slightly ajar. Imagine it's a Rickroll. That's what I've been thinking they would be. I haven't scanned any of the QR codes she's given me. They've just been QR codes with random emojis underneath them. And I really don't know what they are. Food pic sent in media? Okay, I want to go look at that. I want to see. Oh, that does look good. That looks so good. Alright, I'm gonna keep moving. Gotta find something cool today. Okay, so I could... Alright, I'm gonna have exactly enough lassos to run Volcano. Sorry, run Lunar, then Volcano again, and then Lunar again. And then I will be out of bronze lassos. And then we will check Volcano, and then check Lunar. And then we'll have to go buy more lassos. 9, 10. There we go. What kind of emojis are we talking about? Sometimes they're hearts, sometimes it's just cool face emojis. Sometimes it's like thumbs up, sometimes it's just emojis. Oh yeah, the breeding's cheaper and there's not really a cooldown, which is what makes it nice. But also, I don't really use the breeding aspect on this game that often. That's why I don't have the achievements. I have only bred since playing the game. Okay, I was in game when breeding was released. I've only bred my horses like 500 times. I really just don't use it. I did when it first came out, and I was constantly broke, but I just can't. I'll breed something cool, but then my mind will go, if you don't want this, there's not going to be many people who want that when you trade it away. Foxy currently, because I'm in my private server, it'll probably just put you on mainland if you do come in, and then you won't be able to connect to the same lunar that I'm on. Yeah, I think I started, because I know breeding was on, what, May 13th of 2022. I remember that, because I've got a foal that was born, I've got a foal that was born 20 minutes after the update came out. Yeah, he was born 20 minutes after the update, and he was just a silly little guy. A silly little man. His name is Little Man, actually. Little Man. This is Little Man. He was born 20 minutes after the breeding update. He's just a little guy. A tiny little man, if you will. Yeah, Nightbot's on a roll today. And I do technically have lassos. These are just my event lassos. Don't worry, Foxy. I can... you know what? I will take lassos, actually. I was gonna say I could buy my own, but you know what? Lassos. We'll happily take some lassos. Yeah, somebody for my birthday gifted me 1,200 ruby lassos. And I've been saving them for the event. Yeah, don't worry. I'm okay with going no public server for a few minutes. I can just turn my joins off. There we go. Get up here. Yeah, you've got just a little bit to wait for a sec. Sounds rambling about lassos. I like my lassos. Somebody gave me 1,200 for my birthday. Usually for events I have about 300 obsidian lassos, but I haven't been IUH hunting enough to pick up obsidian everywhere. So I don't currently have the absolute mass hoard of obsidian that I usually have. So we're gonna be using the ruby lassos for event time. I usually do groups of 300 lassos. That way, after every 300, I can just take a break. But I haven't been doing that recently because I haven't been hunting as often. So this group of 300 has lasted me, I think, 5 Wild Horse Wednesdays. Come on. Man, if only you were an IUH. There we go. And I've still got enough to run Lunar one more time and run Volcano one more time. Do you sell any IUHs? No. Almost never. Does Candy wait for prismatic horseshoes? Yes, she does! 3 of my horses currently do. How many horses have you bred? Probably 500. I think it said in my achievements I've only bred like 546. Almost 600! Your joints be on after stream? Yeah, they probably will. I don't really turn them off that often. Let's go ahead and get 7 of these sold. Make sure there's not a herd. Alright. There we go. You know, I've never caught an IUH on Volcano. Volcano is, I think, the only island that I haven't caught one on. And I would like Volcano to change that. Volcano is, I believe, I think, the only one I have not caught an IUH on. Alright, Foxy. Well, you know what, Volcano? It's okay. I forgive you. It's fine. I think during the 24-hour stream, I would like to focus a lot on Volcano. That's why I've been turning my attention to Volcano. I would like to catch one on Volcano. Guess what? What's up? Caught my only IUH on Volcano. Listen, Lunar can give me 7. Volcano is giving me none. So Volcano really needs to step it up here. I've been given 7 by Lunar because Lunar loves me. I believe 1 on Desert. 2 on Mountain. 1 on Royal. None on Forest. I've never caught one on Forest, so Forest also needs to cough it up. Like, these islands gotta start coughing. Volcano and Forest need to cough it up. I've got 1 from Jungle. What else? I think that's it. The only islands that I have not caught one on are Forest and Volcano. And I really want to catch one on Volcano. It's gotta cough it up. Just joined, congrats on 11k though. Thank you! I hit it this morning. I don't know exactly what time I hit it, but I only noticed it when I went to refresh the page. And it said I had 11k, and I went, 11k? Huh. Hello, hello! The dapple gray Dutch warmbloods are so cute. Interesting reaction. I was like, maybe it's just rounding up. Because if you guys have ever streamed on Twitch, at least, Twitch will round up to the nearest 100. And I didn't know if YouTube did that same thing. So I was just like, oh, sick. Not really knowing if it was just rounded or not. Every spawn point is a 1 in 9,000 for an IUH. Thank you for subscribing! Yeah, it's 1 in 9k. It used to be 1 in 10k, but they updated it when they added other IUH colors. I feel like just yesterday you hit 10k. I know! It's wild! We're getting, we are 4k away from another 24-hour stream, so I'm very, very excited to do the next one. It's on the 13th. When did this start? This started at 4:30 EST, so about an hour and 17 minutes ago. Maybe an hour and 18 minutes, regardless. Was your IUH version Cheese Whales? Yeah, her name's Cheddar Whale. I love her. I was eating cheddar whales when I found her, so I had to name her that. Out of respect for my favorite snack. Alright, I have just enough lassos to get the rest of Lunar. What time do your streams usually start? Usually about 3 p.m. EST. So like it's 5:48 now, so like, just like 2 hours. Almost 3 hours ago. That's usually when they start. I just started late today. You could create any event horse for any event. What would the breed/coat be? I wanna say... I want to say a banana boat Marwari. You know those, like, inflatable banana boats? Those. But a Marwari. I love the inflatable banana boats. They're so silly. They're just so goofy. That, and we don't have many yellow event horses. So I would love to see a yellow one. Got a lot of blue, though. We're totally fine on blue and pink. We just don't have a lot of yellow. Do you have a cat or a dog? I have a cat. She's a sweet little... Well, you know, she could be a gremlin sometimes, but she's a sweetheart. I love her. She has permanently signed her name on me. I have a scar from where she scratched me one time. But in my defense, she was eating something she shouldn't have been eating, and I took it away from her. And you know, my bad. My bad for looking out for her safety. She didn't like that. But any of you cat owners know, the cat is always right. What is her name? Her name is Sparkles. She is a flame point Siamese, and she's just a little baby. She could never do any wrong. Have you watched Husband Hotel or Hell of a Boss? I have watched both of them, and Hell of a Boss is superior. Yeah, I know. She didn't really seem to like that I was looking out for her too much. Had to apologize with some treats that she was able to eat. Trick usually announces them like a day or two before the event, but sometimes they just get announced on event day, so there's really no way of telling. What is the red panda on your PNG? I feel like I've seen it on your channel before. You have! His name is Chubbins. He's just a silly little red panda. The character that I use for my PNGs is nothing like me. With the I would say the exception of having the same eye color. And Chubbins is, well, the pet of the PNG. But we like to call him my son. I call him my son. Yeah, Husband Hotel isn't really worth watching. But Hell of a Boss is good. 10 out of 10 would always suggest that one. Where? There you are. I knew I just saw you. Are red pandas your favorite animal? They are. I love them. They're so cute. They're like the perfect mix between a cat and a bear. Your voice is very relaxing for some reason. Aw, thank you. Welcome back. What's your favorite horse breed in real life? Thoroughbreds. I like the horses that go fast. But I would say I also really like Marwaris because of their funny ears, and Frisians. So the same breeds that I like in game, I love in real life. How long have you wanted a red panda? Well, I don't have the necessary funds to ever take care of a red panda. But I have wanted to go to a zoo that had a red panda for a very long time. Just because, 1, I've never been to a zoo, and 2, I've never seen a red panda in person. And all of the zoos near me don't have red pandas. So I just really want to go see a red panda. There's 3. Oh, none of the ones near me have red pandas. I have to go to another state to find one. Like, the closest one to me with a red panda is in another state. There we go. Yeah! Alright, is my inventory full? Yes, it... No? Did I sell 1 too many horses? I might have. That's my bad. Let's see... Seen a red panda in a zoo. Trust me, they're very cute. I know. They're adorable. There's a zoo that every year, for like every holiday, they post a picture of their red pandas. And that's where I've been getting my holiday photos for my Discord profile. I don't remember the name of the zoo, but they do like Christmas ones, so the red pandas get Christmas presents. They do like birthday ones, so they get little like birthday treats. There's a Halloween one where they got their own like pumpkin. It's adorable. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to grab something out of my storage. You know what? No, it's fine. We'll leave that 1 slot open just in case. Thank you for subscribing! So we're gonna go ahead and really quickly, we're gonna check on that herd first. Let's go check on the herd. We'll sell 2 things. Ooh, Mel has seen an otter. I was jealous. I've never seen an otter in person. Though, to be fair, I've never really seen many animals in person. I've seen a moose up close. Those things are scary. Anybody who lives in an area with moose knows exactly what I'm saying. Where am I going? What am I doing? Where am I going? Oh, I'm going the right way. Okay. Let's see. I've seen deer and wolves in person. I've seen a bear in person. Bro was just chilling on the side of the road. It wasn't hit or anything, it was just genuinely just sitting there. I don't know what it was doing. Freaked my mom out, though. She was driving, and the bear was just chilling there. 2, where's the third? The third's over there? Alright, not worth it. Let's see, what other animals? I have seen wild rabbits. Obviously, I've seen horses in person. I have seen most farm animals. Okay, I've seen most farm animals in person, including pigs. I got to do the car salesman thing with a pig, where you just kind of like smack it on the back a little bit and just be like, yeah, this one's a beauty. Got to do that with a pig one time. It was a really big and fat pig, and it was adorable. What else? I've seen farm rabbits. Very obviously, I have seen cats. I have a cat. I love her. I once got to hold a hedgehog. No, that's kind of it. I've seen an elephant in person. That's pretty sick. We really just don't have many zoos near me. I've seen bison in person. I've seen those. Have you seen camels? I think one. I'm pretty sure one of the places I went to had one. It's a really weird thing to just be chilling and then somebody has a camel. What else? Atomic of Animals, I absolutely love lynxes. Oh, those are so pretty. What's your best IUH? Either my Percheron or my Frisian. Or Malt. Malt is definitely an option. Thank you for subscribing! I don't know what I would consider my best, because it really depends on what you rank best by. Like, is best most valuable? In which case, that would probably be Malt. Is it best in terms of rarest breed? In which that would be my Percheron, that would be Blue Duckplate. Or is it best in terms of demand, which would be the Frisian? Yeah, Malt is worth the most. But like, I don't know, like, it's it's a little hard to define the best. I'm getting tired. Alright, I've got to check Lunar one more time. Here, let's give her a break. Let's let her have a break. I'll even brush her. Where's the brush? There it is. Got to pet a penguin once. Aww. Got to pet lemurs at a zoo. I want to pet a lemur. What? I would love to pet a lemur. They look so soft. What else? I would love to see a fennec fox in person. They are beautiful, and they're so cute with their big ears. I love them. I would love to see a maned wolf in person, because why do they have such long legs? Would love to see those little freaks of nature in person. Did I just not? Oh yeah, I did just click Volcano. So running in my Animal Jam phase? Hey, Animal Jam is not a phase. Ultimately, you always end up going back. When Roblox crashes, where do you go? It's always gotta be Animal Jam. Roblox crashed while I was streaming just a little while ago. It's like a couple weeks ago, or maybe last week. Who knows? And so I immediately went on to Animal Jam for an hour. We did some summer carnival games on Animal Jam. It was great. I would totally do that again. Oh yeah, you should log in again. Make sure that your password is changed, because they did have a breach. If you haven't been in that account since 2020, it might be gone. So, just a heads up. Aww. Foxy, that's so cute. However, I do not like snakes. I will look at them from afar, okay? I love when my friends send me pictures of their snakes, because snakes, they're just so cute. But just up close, I will not touch a snake. Hi, Horsey, welcome back. I also will not handle small animals that are not mine. With the exception of hamsters. Good news over... Okay, hang on, I'm checking. Oh, yeah, Mel, I already knew that. I guess you might have been the last one to be told. Best in demand? Okay, so that would probably be the Frisian. This cheddar whale. That's her. It was confirmed today? Yeah, I know. I'm the one who gave them the number for who to call. And they put a pumpkin in his cage around Halloween and he would sit in it. Aww! That's so cute! Hang on, I see one. Where is the other one? Where art thou? Oh, there's the other one! Oh my gosh! Man, you were really hidden! Alright, let's give candy away for a break. I'm gonna go to the zoo again. Makes you sad sometimes. Aww. You know where I would like to go? I would like to go to an aquarium. I've also never been to an aquarium. But I don't want to go to one of the ones that, like, harms their animals. I want to go to one of the ones that are like, these are animals that cannot survive in the wild on their own. Like, animals that they have rehabilitated that could not go back in the wild, that they take care of. That's the kind that I want to go to. Like, if an animal is rescued and has to, like, stay in a small place for some time, but they can go back out, sure, you're helping them. But the people who just have them captive just to have them is... I don't like those. I don't like them. Just got ice cream? Yo, what kind? Alright, what side are you on? You are right here. I'm gonna go ahead and waste a perfect lasso on you, because I don't like perfect lassos. There we go. When it comes to herds, chat, always pick the prismatic over the perfect. When it comes to herds, it's prismatic over perfect. Always remember that. If a perfect lasso is all you have, that's fine. But if you have the option between the two, it's always prismatic over perfect. Alright, I'm getting kind of tired, so I think we're gonna do title trivia. So be ready, besties. I gotta pick a co-host. Let's see. Who's my co-host? I think we're gonna go with... You know what? Sort by height. We're gonna go with Pudding Pop. Come here, Pudding Pop. You're gonna sit right here. Well, I mean, Tango, technically, if I sorted by height, you would be in that category. You would pop up first. Alright, chat, it's title trivia time. Let me hit a little jig. Do I have... Is this set up? Oh, it's set up. Yeah! It's okay, Tango. You're like almost 7 feet tall in my heart. We stand Tango, remember that. Alright, welcome to Title Trivia! Woo! Title Trivia is a trivia game where I ask you guys questions about my title collection! Woo! Pretty much there are 5 questions. A poll will appear in chat, and all you do is click, or if you're on mobile, tap your answer, and whatever's voted majority wins. Yeah! If you guys get it right, I will add a point to your score. If you get 5 points, which is all questions right, stream will continue for 1 extra hour. Anything else, we'll just keep track and see if you get a high score. Don't take this too seriously. It's really... it's not a very serious thing. I had some people fighting over this recently. It's not super serious. It's just a fun little game. Alright, let me get question 1. No answers in chat. Please, if you put your answer in chat, it will be deleted the first time. If you do it the second time, you will get timed out for a minute. I am waiting for the chat to load on my browser. Alright, chat. Question 1. Which of these titles is not one of my originals? Now keep in mind, we have only 33 originals, so out of the 85, only 33 of them will fall into that category. Alright. Hope you guys are happy with your vote. Let's see this. Ooh, we have a tie. Hang on, we're gonna have to do a death match. Here's your tiebreaker. Which of these titles is not one of my originals? This will make or break your beginning score. Choose wisely. Don't worry, Tango. One of the answers right there is right. We don't do a death match unless the tie is between the right answer and a wrong answer. Thank you for subscribing! Pudding Pop is sandstone, I believe? Yes, sandstone. All right. The poll has ended. If you said Cascade, you are incorrect. If you said Dish Rack, you are correct. Chat's starting score for question 1 is 0 out of 5. Let me get question 2. Question 2. Which of these titles is not in my collection? Which of these titles is not in my collection? Which of these titles is not in my collection? Give you guys a few more seconds. Alright, the poll has been ended. If you said nail polish remover with 11%, you are incorrect. If you said rubber ducky with 25%, you are incorrect. And if you said Windex with 14%, you are correct. The correct answer is Windex with 14%. Chat voted majority Spork with 50%. There has been no change in score. Allow me to get question 3. This upcoming question is an inverse of the last one. So this upcoming question will be, which of these is in my collection? 3 of them will not be in my collection, 1 of them will. It's pretty much a reversal of the last one. Here's question 3. Which of these titles is in my collection? 3 of these are not in my collection. You have to pick the one that is. Where did Batman come into this? Where did Batman come into this? Alright, we just narrowly avoided a tiebreaker. The vote has been ended. If you said Tide Pod with 21%, you are incorrect. If you said Aquaphor with 14%, you are incorrect. And if you said hand sanitizer with 34%, you are incorrect. The correct answer was Walker with 31%. Allow me to get question 4. Alright, question 4. Which of these titles carries a mouth rose? Which of these titles carries a mouth rose? Which of these titles carries a mouth rose? I'll give you guys a few more seconds. Alright, the poll has been ended. If you said tap water with 20%, you are incorrect. If you said conditioner with 16%, you are incorrect. And if you said Trident with 20%, you are incorrect. Chat voted majority Triton with 44%, meaning chat, I'm actually so proud of you. You got your first point of today. Allow me to get question 5. And yes, Trident does hold her trident. Final question. Of these 4 titles, okay, of these 4 titles, which one is the newest? Of these 4 titles, which one is the newest? Of these 4 titles, which one is the newest? I will give you guys just a few more seconds. Alright, the poll has been ended. Nobody... Oh, one person did say Trident. I thought nobody said it. If you said Trident with 4%... Sorry, I think the last vote that came in was for Trident. I think that's what vote number 28 was. If you voted for Trident, you are incorrect. If you said Triton with 11%, you are incorrect. And if you said Spearmint with 36%, you are incorrect. Chat voted majority Mr. Clean with 50%. Meaning, chat, your final score for today is 2 out of 5. Which, you know what? We had a little bit of an off day, but I'm still very proud of you guys. And I'm confident that you will do better. I want to say whenever I do this next. So, like, either Friday, Monday, or next Wednesday. I'm confident you'll do better. I'm still so proud of you guys. So with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end. Thank you guys so much for watching. When you see the thanks for watching screen, type yeah, we'll go with Trident. Type Trident in the chat. I'll see you guys next time. Good morning for now.